everyone. Hi, it's Donnerstock. And today we're going on the route, me and mine man, and we're going up to Dutch Ditch. This is the Dutch Ditch Diva down here, and I got a little bit of energy now, right now, so we're going on the route because over the weekend it was kind of slow going, and I had 4 days in a row that I had to be doing things, and then the big playoff was Saturday, and this made the hurry around the whole darn day. But anyhow, I'm looking out here amongst these workers over here. Ze zijn nou wel aufgebunched, we make a aufmischt. Yup, they're all verbunched in the corner here, and that's how you can get flies. If you have flies and they're so hard bad, you know, from years ago, what I learned from my grandma and stuff, they sit on the porch. Some of her buddies, she said, they told her that, you know how you can get rid of flies? And she said, no, he said, yeah, he said, this is how you do it. And I bought mom. And she said, well, how do you? She said, and then he said, well, you bunch them. And she said, what do you mean you bunch them? He said, well, look, he said, have you ever walked in a barn and there's no flies nowhere, but yet you think there's flies because there's meat, you know? Then she said, yeah, she said, but I never gave this a second thought, she said. Well, anyhow, he said, yeah. He said, you just go and do your business in a corner. He said, then all the makers, they go and make themselves fast, dot, oof, the shy, start. Well, she said, now that's a good idea, she said. So, that's what they're doing over here, it looks. That's what this reminded me. They're bunched up in the corner over here. So, aren't you glad I told you that? Now that you learned. Now that's your advice. If you have so much flies and carryings on, now this is what you do. It might help for these bugs, you know, with this weather changings too. Maybe it might help if you don't have bug spray. You just go bunch in the corner somewhere and you bunch the flies. And then they'll be interested in that party going on in the corner over there that you made. Then you won't be bothered with all the flies. Well, now that's your advice for today now. Oh, but make sure you have office paper. Make sure you have office paper because the leaves right now are kind of hard because they're just making down and falling off the trees right now. And you make sure you get yourself a tree because that's your only protection, you know, if you have, blowouts out the back. You just don't know how sometimes this makes if you want to bunch up something. So next time you're at a picnic and somebody don't know where you are, don't tell them. You just go do your office business and bunch them up because they'll appreciate it later on, but there's no flies flying around them. All right, says Gadunk. And my school high and me and mine man, we're going up to Dutch Ditch now. And up at Dutch Ditch, that's I guess they call that Sunbury around here, but yeah, we're going up to Dutch Ditch and we're going to see what for trouble we can get ourselves in, cause that's how we do when we are all together and we're on the route and stuff. So we don't know when we're coming back, but you hold down the fort till we do. All right then, Mark Scoot and so.